Hey, babe, we're gonna go cut that cherry tree down that you don't want in the driveway. Say hi to all your fans, honey. Get an axe in your hands. Get your kids out to the bush. She said no. She's chewing, friends, so she didn't want to say hi with her mouth full. Okay, so friends, you know, you've been watching for a long time. You know how many trucks I've had up and down this driveway over the years. And if Lukey, if you scan in here.
Good morning, friends. Afternoon. We're on a little ferry boat. We just came back from it. Friends, life's been very busy lately. So we're on a... Say hi, honey. We're on a little passenger ship, a scow that goes from Vancouver Island to Nanaimo. And we went to see a rock concert last night, and it was so inspiring. The band was the Red Clay Strays. I highly recommend you see them. Listen, one more thing, I'm just going to say this very quickly. Do not miss out on the opportunity to win we're giving another saw away, friends, at buckandbillyray.com. Any purchase at buckandbillyray.com gets you entered. We are drawing on the Ides of March, which is a Saturday. Probably on a live feed. We're going to spin the wheel. Just a quick reminder on that. Luke made this axe. I'll tell you the story. I'll just get you right into that. But anyways, I'm just letting you know we're coming home and we're getting going here again. But it's been busy, so I'm just building this video now. Love yous all. Work hard, be honest, and be kind.
I mean, we've got to get rid of some of these. But my power lines are there. I'm actually thinking about, as a matter of fact, Luke. Mm-hmm. So, look what this freaking kid. So, I'll be honest. Lukey bought some handles, okay, friends? And I gave him a whole bunch of axe heads to kind of get him started a couple months back and this and that. And he's been going around it. But there was some real dandies in there, eh, Luke?
Oh, yeah.
Like there was, friends. And friends, I'm excited about this one. It is nothing but a chopping axe. That's what this is. This is the kind of axe you put in your hands that you just go, I don't know about you, but I start looking for something because it just has that feel. It's your axe, and this is what I mean by your axe, right? Mm-hmm. It's not pulling or doing any weird things. It's just balanced. It's you do whatever you want with it, but it's a hollow grind, friends. Look at it. It's called a hollow grind, and if you look, you can see the hollow cheeks here.
Yep.
See there, Luke? It even says hollow grind, Sub-Zero Vaughn. That was a hardware store brand. The steel on these axes is amazing, and people they don't think much of them, but there's a cult following on these old things. This handle's nice for this. Now, we're in our hydro lines here, but Luke, do you mind if I chop that tree down?
No, not at all.
With your axe?
Yeah, please.
So we got the old Pioneer fixed up, but look at this. We got spring coming, Luke.
34-inch axe handles just arrived. They're on the website right now. Don't miss out on it. I'll get into it later in the video.
We're budding.
Mm-hmm.
So this is just pretty straightforward. Trucks are hitting this left and right when they come into the driveway. I'm going to try and salvage that one out for a bit. But I think we're going to chop this down. And I think I'm going to leave a little stub. Oh, I'm not going to, well, maybe I will fall. Maybe I will fall. I like my green space here. So let's put a little undercut in it here. I'll just put a little, and then I'll roll it that way instead of chopping it off the stump. I was thinking about chopping it right off the stump, but I think I'm going to try and fall it. I just need a little bit. That's all I need. Right like that. Because I'm gonna, Lukey, show them what I'm dealing with here. Up in the lines there. So this is cherry. And instead of chopping it straight off the stump, I'm gonna push it and see if I can get it to go in there. So that's all I need. Look at the sink. Look at that.
First swing on that side?
Oh yeah, and that was 3/4. It wasn't a hammer hawk. Look at this.
Jesus.
Too bad we weren't going the other way. Dude, this is deadly. So there's my backwood. So there's my hinge. I need a hinge over on that high side, friends, right? So there's a method to the madness. We need a hinge over here. If I chop my high side off, my high side of the wood, it's just gonna break off. I don't want that. Here we go. It's leaving. I can see it. There it goes. Oh, heavens to Betsy. Dude, come and check this out. Can I buy this one?
Yeah, sure.
Check this out.
It just stopped. Okay, here.
Look at that.
Jeez.
It just left. How about this guy? Look at that, friends. This axe is gnarly. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
I don't think I can. I don't think you can. I'm taking this head back, Luke.
Yeah? Should we hold on to that one?
Honey. Just, probably that one there too, yeah. Look at this thing. It's just not even, who needs a power saw? Look. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is wild. Let's do a little of this, Lukey.
Okay. You're kidding.
That is wild to me.
Wow.
Guess we'll just cut firewood. Oh, it's so slick. Look. Look at this. This slivered. Look at that. This is wild. You cut your freaking leg off with this axe. What about this thing?
This one here?
Well, it's crazy.
Wow.
I mean, I hate to cut it down, but Wendy's been wanting it gone for a long time. I'd almost like to leave it there. I got the power saw there too.
Who needs a power saw?
Look at this, Luke. I'm a little blown away. Now this one here though, I gotta make sure I don't rip my lines down. I think I can push her down the hill, same idea. But I'll have to chop from the low side, Lukey. How are you making out? How's that camera?
Going good.
So, I've got to get that to go. Let me just take one look. You're
Yep.
good.
Yep.
Yeah, that's going to be fine either way. Right in here. Okay. Now, to get an undercut, it's not my right swinging side, but we'll put a little cut in her here.
So as I relive this video and edit it, this is cutting a tree down with an axe is fairly similar to a power saw as far as a hinge, the mechanics of it, the anatomy of an undercut and a back cut, and a hinge for directional falling, right? This tree's leaning like this, friends. It's leaning on a 45-degree angle. So, and chopping is interesting here. So we chop this tree down with this axe, and it's very fun.
This tree's got a really interesting, really, a guy don't need much. He just needs a little bit of direction, Luke, but I can't chop it from here. Look at the lean of it. So I'm on the high side, but I need this to go down here. So this is all I need. There she is. She's darn rotten anyway. Look at this. There she be. Undercut in. That's it. Now, high side, low side. We go take a look. Where are we at here? Right there. Which puts us here. So I'll just come around. You gotta be careful you don't bust the axe, because you can. It's just like falling. It's the same idea, it's just like falling. Go down, get the low side. It's already leaning on that axe. I can feel it. There we go. Come check this out, Luke.
Okay.
Check this out, friends. Go right around, Luke, and have a look at the undercut. Right around. See the Holden wood? You see this? So here's this. My Holden wood is this piece right here. And it's about that thick. Now I peel around the high side, and hopefully this tree will hang on the high side and go in there. So I'm coming here now.
Okay.
And it is not going to take much. I will guarantee it.
So friends, I'm just going to quickly talk over myself here because I'm probably flapping. But friends, that tree's diving hard to the road. And I've got to be safe up the high side when it decides to go. This is just piecing up the tree, making a hinge, leaving certain wood to hold while I can still work. That's the whole thing about bore cutting, is you work up a hinge and just leave it there and make it safe for you to drop it. This here, I just wanted to go down and get that low side so I didn't have to, go back under there to make it move. I get it now and leave it.
All the low wood, I just went and got it all. I got a big piece of hinge wood up top here, friends. It's the same print. This thing's leaning on a 45-degree angle, isn't it, Luke?
Yeah.
So watch what happens here. I can hear it. Moving. See that? So now, that's it. It's over. Don't chop anymore. You might want to go out, Luke, now and watch
Okay.
this thing come. Okay? Take a look. Very odd tree to fall, friends, with an axe. Check out the hinge. Right there, from here all the way across the stump. Investigate that stump, Luke. Get a good look of it. There you go. See that, friends? I got my low side first, and this big, huge piece of Holden wood was holding it on the stump. You can see it broke right up. A rotten tree. This is hardwood. Look at that axe.
I want to talk for 1 second about that hinge wood. Did you see? Do you guys remember how I talk about this stuff a lot? That was a hard lean, like really hard lean. You needed lots of wood up on top to hold that tree on. Now, there was a very consistent hinge all the way across, but the lower piece of the hinge, which is the underneath the side, like up on the road side, the low side, there was about this much. It was much smaller, but you'll notice in the middle of the tree, you guys hear me talk about a foundation. Your hinge is an actual foundation under the tree above it. Well, that came in effect here. Did you notice that I finished the cut in the middle of the tree? So I took low wood, I took high wood, and then I finished it by smashing the wood. But see all that hard wood, the hard, dark color wood? It's cherry. Well, that foundation, it's important to keep a good foundation on stuff like that, on leaning trees. So I just wanted to talk slightly about the hinge on that, what I created. Every tree is different, every scenario is different. With a smaller lean, like not as much lean, like with this kind of lean, I could have probably just poured that whole thing in, like high wood. You guys have heard me talk about this, but I needed to go down and get that low wood on this one, but leave still a small foundation there.
Look at that axe. I just tapped it in the wood and it's sticking there. I don't know if I can let you sell this. I'm not even joking about that. Look at that haft. Look at that. Dude. I'm not even exaggerating here. I know it seems like I am, but I'm just an exuberant man when it comes to axes. And this in the hands, it gives you the feeling of not being vulnerable in your swing. It's like it just, for some reason, is so balanced.
Suits that handle, eh?
Dude, that was the whole thing.
Yeah.
So I told Luke, what, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Maybe more. We pulled this out of the box, friends, and I put it on there, and he said, what do you think about this on this handle? I said, that handle's too long. It was a 32-inch, my old handle. I said, it's too long. For one, this is a chopping axe. It's not a wood splitting axe, and it never will be, friends. Can you split wood with it? Straight grained, absolutely. Can you do your thing? Craft, wood's craft, whatever. But this axe is a chopper, okay? This is a chopping axe. Wow. A guy probably should. Ooh. Luke. Dude.
That's actually insane.
Look at this. There's 4 or 5 hits. I'm halfway through this cherry. And look at this. Look at this. It's called a hollow grind for a reason, friends. This thing's El Nutso. Wow. Look at this chunk. Come in close, Luke. Take a shot of this. Right over top. Look at all the grain. Jeez. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm gonna take someone's arm off. Watch out. Watch this. I'm a little blown away, Luke. Let's put her away for now.
Yeah. Thanks for giving her a test.
Oh my gosh.
Sounds like I got the stamp of approval.
You do, but I'm going to say this to whoever's watching your content, and I mean this extremely seriously. Any young man, and you will hear me say this going forward. You've heard me for the last 11 years talking about it. I will talk about it until the day that God says he needs to talk to me a little closer. Get an axe in your hands. Get your kids out to the bush. Start dull. Don't give them a razor sharp axe. Start a little duller. Start a little fatter profile. Get them out there. Get them going. Their spirits will ignite when they break wood with an axe. They'll ignite, and it's just I can't explain what happens to you. I just know the feeling, and I was born and raised on one of these things, and I don't have a real like a logger sport chopping background, but axemanship is a wide variety. Like Luke, this axe, this axe, it is just such a specimen. Look at this. I mean, the freaking thing's almost chopped. Like, I'm blown away at this axe. So the hang's good, we know that, because it hasn't even thought about moving.
No.
Let's get this driveway clean.
All
Get
right.
your kids, get your guys, get them on axes, friends. Get people on axes. Luke, that's a wicked tool.
Thank you.
Nice job.
Thanks.
Okay.
I'm home. Just got home. This kid's obsessed.
Hey,
How's it going, Luke?
not too bad.
What are you working on?
This one's a 4.5 pound Elwell.
So this is at Elwell.
Yeah. Did a bit of reprofiling here, so now just trying to get
Yeah.
it sharp and
And let's give them an update on that Tasmanian pattern that I give you with the chip in it. Follow this guy on Instagram and myself if you don't, friends. The axe content's been pretty thick.
yeah, well yeah.
I'll say he's kind of flipped me, get me going again here, and physically I'm able to. So that had that great big chip in it.
Yeah, had that big one right in the center here.
Yeah. Did you notice anything about the steel when you were working it? Was it hard?
Yeah, it was.
Was it really hard, or
It
was
was
it
similar.
soft?
It was similar to this. Just,
Oh, so it's probably fine.
yeah, I think it's fine. But it was a pretty big chip.
It was a big chip,
Yeah.
friends. Big chip.
Like-
Malone in there, he's still going. It is so nice to see that sun out right now, friends. I'm just like, where are you? There you are, right in the face. It's gonna be a nice year. Get out and swing an axe, but don't do it like I was doing there. That's a sharp axe, and I was so excited to be swinging. I really enjoy chopping. I like swinging an axe in all fashions, but start with a foundation. Start with a mentor, or at least an old, your uncle or your grandpa, or if you're a young man. I mean, I just learned by osmosis. That's what happened in the 70s. But see if you can get a mentor and learn the basics and some safety skills. Not just willy-nilly, flip-flop and flying. Like, I know I look haywire when I swing an axe. I kind of am haywire, to be honest with you. I was born that way. But you can hurt yourself, especially with a sharp axe. And that's why I mentioned start with not such a sharp axe. If you're just starting out, climb the ladder slow. Get so you'll notice the changes and differences in the metal to wood experience. Anyways, I love you all. Thanks for watching. Work hard, be honest, and be kind. We'll go check on the young fella here. See you on the next one.
Pretty straight. So we're in between like 15
and
17 and a half.
That's
So
okay. That's freaking thin, dude.
yeah.
Let me see if I can. There we go. Oh, gosh, put it in that 17er. Wow. Yeah, that is a nice axe.
Yeah.
It's the next day. Friends, it's very busy right now with all kinds of different things in the background. I do want to end this video by saying that our 34-inch handles are in. I think you folks know here's one thing. Try this on for size. We purchased an order of 92 34-inch, my custom long splitting. It's a splitting axe handle, okay? And you can haft an axe on that handle from, like, if you bring it right down to the shoulder, anywhere from 32 to 34 inches. You can get, you know what I mean? But you know my thoughts on axe handles and grain orientation and all this and that. If you don't, I'll review it again for you. I personally, when I haft axes, I will pick the FUBAR half heartwood, half sapwood, sideways grain. I do it on purpose. And if you watch any of my content, how many axe handles do you see me breaking? Unless I want to, like I did one the other day on Lukey's. I wanted to break it, and we did on an overstrike. So I'm just saying to you, friends, I get it. I get it. You want this. I understand. I even get excited about a straight up and down, and you see those grains running from the right up to. It's wood. It's wood. Do you know how much wood would get wasted? And the beauty and Christine, I'm going to show a few videos I got Christine to send me. We went through the axe handles last night on a call. They're beautiful, beautiful. There's one with some knots and gnarl at the nub, right in the palm swell. I said, don't sell that handle. Put it in a box and send it to me. So the handles are in. The 34-inch handles are in. Don't be an axe handle snob, friends. Don't be an axe handle snob. Are you swinging your axes, or are you just hanging and making them look pretty and put them on the wall? I'm going to end with this. I've done this, I think, maybe twice in 11 years on this channel. Twice. Memberships gets this steady. This is one piece of me that I wouldn't feel correct if I finished my days here and I didn't share some of the positivity that I get from certain books. And I believe that it can help folks. Alrighty? So I'm going to end with this. You listen to it or don't listen to it. But I haven't read it. I don't know what it says, but I'm going to read it to you right now. Hey, babe?
It might have the G word in it.
It might have God. It might have the word God in it. It might have the word creator. It might have the word Lord. It might have the word, who knows what it has. But I know words it won't have. And if you know me, get over yourself. Have a listen. You cannot hope to create peace and harmony in the world until you have found peace and harmony within. You have to start with yourself. You have to start in a small way and let it grow and expand. A mighty oak tree has its beginnings in a tiny acorn. And yet within that tiny acorn, it contains everything. Wow. You contain the peace of the world within you. So why not let it grow and expand within until no longer can be contained? This is if you knew my last couple days, this is nuts. This is, somebody's watching, friends. And if you don't think, so why let it grow? Why not let it grow and expand within until it is no longer can be contained and bursts forth, bringing peace and harmony into the world? It starts within you. So be consciously aware of the vitality, of the vitally important part which you have to play and help bring peace and harmony into the world. Never stand back and blame anyone else for the state of the world, but get into action and do something about yourself. Do something about it yourself. Now, be at perfect peace as you do my will and walk in my ways, glorifying me. I don't know what's going on with me, but I gotta go. Friends, more now than ever, listen to your spirit. We know what to do. We know peace and love and understanding is needed more than ever. Thanks for watching.